Hi everybody, it's Lori Wetzel here with the next installment of Tech Tip Tuesdays. And whether or not you realized it, your version of ActivInspire has been upgraded. And you may or may not be aware of some of the tools that are now available in this newer version. And that's what today's Tech Tip is going to be about. So the first of the two features that I want to share with you is under the Insert menu, and when you go to Insert, you'll now notice that you have Equation. So ActivInspire with this new version now has an equation editor built in. If you teach math at all, at any level, you know that typing math is extremely difficult, and this equation editor makes it much, much simpler. So all I have to do, once I've clicked on Insert an Equation, I get the pi symbol. And I click anywhere on my flip chart page, and my equation editor pops up. If you have used Equation Editor with Microsoft Word before, it works exactly the same way. So, as an elementary teacher, my guess is that you're going to use this menu right here quite often. It has the division symbol that is not so readily available within Microsoft Word. This area right here, which will allow you to do exponents, superscripts, fractions, and long division. This area right here, which has some of the symbols that again are not readily available within Microsoft Word unless you're using your equation editor. And this tool right here is actually meant for matrices, but it works really well for doing column addition and subtraction. When you can't get the numbers to line up, this will make the numbers line up, which is a nice feature. At the middle school and high school level, I'm sure you've used Equation Editor before, and if you haven't, it's an incredible tool you definitely need to take advantage of. I'm just going to do a quick example of how this works. If you were working with the students on exponents, all you need to do is select that particular tool, and if I want 2 to the 5th power, I hit OK. It shows up on my screen exactly the way I want it to. I can resize it, I can move it around, I can do whatever I need to do to it. I'm going to go again to Insert Equation and click in my window, and I'm going to do fractions now. So if I want to do 2/3 plus 4/5 and equals, I hit OK, and I have my fraction addition problem right there for me to use. Simple to type in, easy to manipulate, and easy to work with. And finally, I'll demonstrate that matrices tool. So if I, for instance, wanted to do an addition problem with columns, maybe 23 plus 46, for instance. I can click on OK. They're all lined up, and you can use your line tool to insert a line that you would typically see in addition problem. And that one could certainly be tweaked a little bit, but you get the idea. If you have any questions on how to use the equation editor, please let me know. But it is a great tool for typing math, which is not always easy to do. There's one more new feature that I thought was worth mentioning within this version of ActivInspire. I'm going to go to a new window to demonstrate this one. And to demonstrate this one, I need to go to YouTube. So I'm going to go to YouTube, and I've done this, and I found the Frasier Winter Movie Fest YouTube video. And what I'm going to do is I am going to the Share button, and this is going to give me some code. I'm going to click on Embed. This is going to give me some code that will allow me to embed the video right into my flip chart. You were able to do this before on Weebly, for instance. This is a new feature within ActivInspire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this code, and I'm going to click on Copy. I'm going to go back to ActivInspire. I'm going to go to Insert and Link, and I'm going to go to Embedded HTML, and I'm just going to paste that code in here and click on OK. And what this is going to do is make the YouTube video available directly within your flip chart without having to physically convert it and add it into your video, add it into your flip chart and really up the size of your flip chart. So as long as you are showing this flip chart from your teacher computer where you do have access to YouTube, it's a really easy way to embed videos into your flip charts. Again, I did that by going into YouTube and getting the embed code directly from YouTube and going to Insert Link and Embedded HTML. It works exactly the same way with Google Maps as well, so if that is something that you use, you now have the ability to embed Google Maps into your flip charts. Hopefully you found one or both of these new features of ActivInspire helpful. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. Have a great week.